this is basically the Gamer Smith here once again, basically doing another Need of Speed Heat, of course. So use the go, good afternoon, good evening, good night, but I'm just gonna skip that today, I think. Just a little bit different. Anyway, basically, I was been working on basically a decent car, not the best car in the game, of course, but I've been pretty decent. Working on trying to make some little bit of speed, a little bit of everything like that. I've been doing that a little bit offline because I know just grinding levels, just yeah. But anyway, I've been working on a lot of stuff here lately and try to figure out exactly what I'm going to be doing within the next little bit. I got work and everything coming up, so yeah, it's going to be fun. Like I said, I'm gonna be getting down for about a week, about a week and a half, and I'm not gonna be on here. But I'm not gonna forget about you guys. Never gonna forget about you guys because you are number one to me to that point. So yeah, but it's all good. Now just basically waiting for it to load. It won't take too long, of course. And this is my first stream for the day. Probably my only one because I'm going to be busy till later on tonight too. So, like I said, it's just real life things comes and bite you in that ain't. Yeah.
Found your way back here, huh? Can't stay away.
Going in. Yeah. Get myself some really good set of wheels, unlocking more levels and more stuffs. Yeah. Like I said, I do a lot of stuff off camera too itself because of the fact that, like I said, I don't do video editing and stuff like that. So everything you're seeing right now is absolutely live, 100%. Like, I mean, all the boring parts, all the fun parts, all the jokes, all the commentary and everything else is just there. I do not like basically lying to people. And I don't like lying to my followers. I don't like lying to my viewers and whatever the case may be. Yes, I could cut and paste and everything else and make everything look all cheerful and all glitz and glamour. But yeah, it's what it is. Anyway, basically, this is the souped-up car I've been working on, and it's pretty half decent, I think. Well, we'll see. Like, I mean, I've got to get a lot of rep right now. I need a lot of, I need about 20 odd K of rep just to get the next car. And I'm looking for the, try to unlock the Porsche if I can do it. The Porsche is a nice car. But the only problem is they didn't do the stats right for the cars in this game, as they did with other EA games. Like, when they actually done like 2009, they actually put in like a little bit less for stat than like the 1980 and so on and so forth. That would be proper. But what they did with this one, they kind of like switched it up and kind of gave you the low to the mid to the high. It's more like, okay, you get a Ford, you get basically a good off-road. Then you get the other one that basically could be Chevy, and that'll be better for off-road, and so on and so forth. And both of them are off-road, but like, I mean, they'll go along and give them almost the same type of stats. It's kind of weird, even though they're two different vehicles. Okay. Yeah. But it's what it is. It's all good. It's what it is. It's what it is. Yeah, like I said, next week after I finish work and stuff like that, I'm thinking about we open up my realm to public. Right now, we're basically working on a lot of stuff itself, trying to get that prepped up and everything else, and also be able to open up a new map as well for other people to join, and be able to get to practice and stuff like that on building and stuff like that. And be able to get the help that they need itself and get some of the trophies at the very beginning. Like I said, a non-realm. But if you, like I said, if you're good at building and you're good at Minecraft, you're more than welcome to come in. Like, I mean, it would save me a lot of time and effort and so on and so forth. Then basically to have to try to train a bunch of people coming to my realm. So yeah, like I mean, I love helping other people out, and I love help people with getting their trophies and stuff, whatnot. Like I said, I do have things set up to where some of the trophies are very easy to get. Okay, I'm not even damaged enough to even use the gas station. That's weird. And I'm being chased. I'm a little bit off-road the way I'm designed, but I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm breaking it. I'm breaking it. I got it. I got it. That's nice. Sweet. Now let's get another bonus. Now I don't like ditching again to the garage right now, but since I'm actually only started with this car and it's not completed yet, I'm trying to get the next perch. So what I'm going to do here is just to do a few more races and stuff like that, and be able to keep on doing that just for now. Get some more XP and get some more rep. And once I do that, I can cash in because I'm trying to look for a heat value too, but not too high. Because I know heat 5 is like kind of everything all muddled together. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm looking for decent rep that I can actually be able to cash in, because I need a lot for the next level. Because right now I'm actually level 16, out of the possible 50. So I'm about almost halfway there. So I'm getting there. But I'm not in no rush to get my levels, of course. Because I get my levels a little bit here and get gear on the other side and so on and so forth. So I'm doing all this like fancy stuff at the beginning. That's why I said I do a little bit of leveling offline, and I'm also doing a little bit of leveling online as well, or on stream. So I'll be able to get at least things still done, you know. But I don't constantly stream and stream and stream. There's just no point to it. Yeah, I guess it's a point to it if I want to go along and cover every single hour of every day. But yeah, but I'm not, like, I mean, I like to be able to have time enough to do a 12-hour stream. I think I did one, it was like 11 hours and 55 minutes or something like that of Minecraft. I like to be able to redo that. I like to be able to do a revamp that again. But I have a good crew of people to actually do it with. Like, I mean, it just gives a little bit more aspect and stuff like that, a little bit more publication. Yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. Like, I mean, it's really hard to get people that's going to work together and stay together. That's the thing. And some people are just there to use what you're doing, and they don't do nothing themselves. So it's really hard to go along and say, pinpoint and say, hey, this is good, this is bad, this is whatever, because it doesn't work that way. And sometimes you get good players, and they just don't do anything. Oh, they said, oh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do that, I can do that, and they show up nothing at all. And that's what happens sometimes. Like I said, Minecraft is one of the games that, hey, I don't have to do anything. I can go along and do like destructive things, or I don't have to do nothing at all. I can sit back and just let everybody else play the game for me, which is kind of sad in a way. But I mean, you get people like that, but they also don't learn nothing, and they don't benefit really from nothing, because they only get people that's doing services and stuff eventually sees this, and they don't no longer exist in that server, because of course it takes hours to get there and get your work done. And if you're basically mooching off other people, that's not good. Like, I mean, if you're working together and making stuff work, then it's fun and dandy. Like, I mean, we had our issues back in the past, and I mean, massive issues, basically doing the server and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm glad you guys sometimes you guys go through it too. But what happens is it's more to do with the overall aspect of not glitching into a car and basically causing car sandwich. Car sandwiches. Just put a bit of a ham between, it's pretty good. Or whatever favorite meat you like to eat. Oops. I almost done myself in with that turn. But we're doing pretty good. This one is actually worth about 3k, and my heat level is level 1, so it will be worth about 4.7, I believe, 4.6. Plus, I've already got 1k already built up, so it's not bad. But yeah, I hate this traffic. The way they got the AI designed in here, like, I mean, yes, I can understand they got, like, blocking off the roads and stuff like that with double traffic. But it seems like you actually, the better you do, the harder the track becomes. Or basically, the more stuff you get in front of you. That's pretty much the way it works. Nice, see? I got 3.4. Now, I got a dealership over here, which is closed right now. And I got a police officer over there. Okay, I can actually go over there right now and travel over there. And go way over the other side. I know I can't do... I see what I'm seeing, and I don't like to see what I'm seeing. There's just a cop standing right there, just waiting for me. Looks like he's good. I'm not gonna go right around him. Ooh. Let me see if I can go right around him. Not to even be spotted. There we go. I can go right around him. Nice. Like I said, EA games is known to have a lot of glitches and stuff. So, and a lot of really sometimes unfair advantages, at least when it comes to NPCs to a versus player. And that's just the way it works. You just get to learn how to go along and go beyond those points. So yeah. Alright. That ended.
Keep it going.
Nice. Now let's see what I need. I got a little, I didn't get no bank, but I got a lot of rep. I got 499. Nice. And times 2 for the burn. Ooh, I almost got 10k. Level 16. Yes. Woo! Awesome, awesome. Gotta love that. What did level 16 give me?
Got a few new parts for you.
Sweet.
Wish I could sneak you some more, but
ooh.
That's the kind of shit that gets a place closed down.
Awesome. Ooh. Some new cars and some very sporty cars. The BMW and the Honda NSX. It's not too bad cars. Ooh, but it's 2 BMWs. Okay, performance. I don't have anything here that's value to anything right now. And I'm still stuck with that. And the elites is going to take me a while. That's level 31 to 39. So I'm already at level 16. So I'm slowly getting there. Now what I'm going to do here is go to daytime and do some more racing that way. So I can get some more monies and get some more stuff. So I'm going to do an easy track for now because there's one track that gets me 22k, but it's actually a really easy run. Basically, you do it 3 times. Basically, go back to your garage and basically keep on repeating, and you get a lot of money. And it's right outside of your garage here, which is right here. And people are like, huh? Yeah, it's right outside. Makes it a lot easier to gain money and stuff like that. Once you actually get up to this level, you'll see some stuff that's easier to get and some stuff is harder to get. And you want to try to do the latter because you want to get the easiest stuff first. And basically repeat it if you can, because it will help you in the long run. So you don't have to go drive across like freaking 3, 4, 5, 600 miles across the street and trying to get like an extra 3 to 4k, because for that time it's just like you already got the cash on hand and boom. But this is fun. This is easy money. This is how I done up this car actually. Basically done that like 2 or 3 times. I'm back to the garage and 2 or 3 times, and basically got over 100K. So it's super easy. You'll see exactly how easy this track is itself. It's just basically a loop-de-loop. You keep on going around in a circle. You do it 3 times and you're done. And of course, you can do this with pretty much any car, which is nice. And I started doing the other car I've got too. Right now, I'm only got 2 cars, and that's fine by me because I'm still working on this one. But it's easy to gain money in this game, very easy. If you know what you're looking for and what you're doing. As you see, I'm already in first, so I'm keeping it first. Because it's just like a pain, it's super easy. EA always put out tracks like this. And like I said, I kind of get it. And why they did do it that way, because like I mean, it's all to do with travel distance and stuff like that. And like I mean, there is unfortunately there's actually a spot in Rivals that you can use a gas station, and you can actually have a cop following you, and you can use the gas station to keep on repairing yourself over and over, and you can gain a lot of rep and money that way just for taking on cops. It's kind of stupid in a way. It's up in the kind of like the Central Park area. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about when you see it, and it's pretty straightforward. Right now I'm only in the second lap and I'm already passing everybody. But I like this car, this type of car, because of the fact that it does got a lot of beef under its hood, and it's not even completed yet. Once I'm finished with this one will have just a little over 400. I'm looking for something that has a little between 500 and 600. That's horsepower and basically in stats, and I'll be able to actually add that as I'm going. So yeah. Use a NOS here. Use another NOS and just basically make a firing exit. Nice. Like I said, for those people, like I said, it's just tuning in or whatever the case may be, welcome to the channel. Like I said, if you like what you're seeing so far, you can hit the follow button. If you like information about any type of game that I do play, because normally I'm actually pretty decent with the games I'm playing, and basically try to get all the information as possible. That's what my YouTube channel is about. You can also check it out at basically the Blue Wolf. Basically, you can go straight there. You can check it out under Gamersmith itself and be able to get all the information about the games I do play and other things as well. Like, I mean, designing cars and stuff like that. It's just, this game is easy. But what I'm saying is I play like Minecraft, which it takes a little bit of engineering and stuff like that. I play basically Trove, which takes a lot of grinding. It's all different types of genres. Like, I mean, I play MOBAs, I play everything. MOBAs I play mostly on PC, but I don't stream much of them, and so on and so forth. So, and RPGs, I'm waiting for Final Fantasy VII Part 2 to come out. Then I'm going to be actually streaming that when that comes out. So I'm going to be doing a lot of work on my channel within the next little bit, and I'm going to be working on other things as well. So the thing is, it's like, I mean, just basically just to try to keep the channel alive a little bit, or whatever KCB, and doing all that fun stuff. So, like, I mean, I want to be able to actually do another replay of Final Fantasy VII, the one that's there, but I want to wait until they actually make more to the game. Then I can actually pick up the game and make it work that way. So I like to be able to get that stuff going and be able to actually have a bit more of a full game. I know it's not going to be a full game because there's going to be another 2 parts to it, or even 3, depends on how far they want to go with the storyline. But I want to see exactly what the second part is going to be like, and hopefully they'll be able to come up with something decent, because this is exactly, like I said, what my channel is about. Like, I mean, to keep up with all the gaming news and stuff like that. Like I said, it's a lot of fun. Like I said, they're supposed to have it coming out in late this year. or beginning of next year, like in I think it's like spring or summer of 2023. So I'm not sure because, like I said, remember with certain games you do have a release time, but sometimes they do get delayed. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm just waiting for some good games to come out. For the PlayStation 5, there's only a couple of them out there right now. That's not even worth the money that you pay for. Because the game is actually like Spider-Man, Luis Morales, and stuff like that, or if I pronounce it correctly. It's really extremely short. So, like, I mean, when it comes to gameplay and stuff like that, I look for content more than gameplay and replay value. Replay value has got to be there too as well. So I've got to look at all the concepts of what the gaming industry is actually going to give me as a gamer and be able to do it that way. If it's no replay value, I don't bother to buy the game. If the game is over, like, I mean, I don't mind buying Minecraft mods and freaking finishing a mod in a day or even two. Like, I mean, I get it. Like, I mean, they're only small. They're part of the main game itself. The main game is still there, and so on and so forth. But I'm not going to be there going along and saying, I'm going to go along and buy, like, 60 hours, and I'm paying $70 for it. It's not going to happen. There is no way for me doing that. It's not worth my time to do it. I'm looking for 100+ hours so I can actually be able to enjoy the game, enjoy the storyline, so I can sit down and actually literally play the game. Learn all the little quirks about it, all the little glitches, all the little tiny things that's in the game. So, like I said, even if I do put it on my stream or do something else with it, I'm actually doing something a little bit more with it. And that's exactly what I look at it. So, yeah. Well, until I actually get up to level 50, like I said, I'll be streaming this. I'll be streaming Trove eventually again. Once again, I don't stream much of Trove at all. But Trove, like I said, doesn't get enough love, but just because of the game, what type it is. Plus, it's a grinder. Like, a lot of people just don't want the grinders. But there is still fun into them, to itself. Like, I mean, even Final Fantasy VII is a grinder. Like, I mean, you grind for, like, you get your nitro round and stuff like that. But before you get there, you got to have so many levels. You got to have so many different things. You got to have weapons. You got, like, I mean, you get to have stuff to get there. That's the thing. You got to be able to put your hours into it. And like I said, with some of the people that's out there, really don't put their hours in at all. Like, I mean, that's why I said I've got videos out there that's freaking 2 and 3 hours long, and it's just one game. I'm only starting the game at that point. Because I'm looking at the longevity of the game, and the playthrough of the game. Like, I mean, I've got Bloodborne, I've got everything like that. It's a little bit harder of the game. It's a lot more of a strategy game. That's a fun game, actually. It's a challenge. I've got other games as well. I've got a lot of multiplayers, but a lot of them, like I said, right now I'm actually playing offline until for this one I'm playing a single player until I get my cars and stuff up, because I know once I get online, I know the cars I'm going to be facing. I'm going to be facing some of the most souped up ones and stuff. This game has been out long enough to do that. So, like I said, I'm not just going to be blown away by somebody else that's already maxed up. It's just not going to happen. So that's exactly what I'm looking at. Like, I mean, it's not going to make me look like a noob or anything like that. It's just that I want to be able to have something that's a little bit more structured and basically have fun with people online. Because I'd rather be able to play on the same field as them instead of trying to use something that's lesser. Because I know using something that's lesser, it's not going to work. And that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm just basically building up and so I can play online. Even if I want to get in one car, even if I get this car and I'm actually facing people, or racing with people, get it maxed out up to a level by level 32, 33, I'll be pretty much maxed out. Well, this race is absolutely useless now because I'm down to 5K. But as you notice, I just got 52K for that. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go back and fast travel back to my garage. And you're going to see Look at what happens to this track. I'm going to enter the garage. Takes me about 2 seconds to do this. Going in, and then I can go back to day, and since it's close by, I can keep on repeating this track over and over. So this is a little trick that you can actually do. Now, it's not going to help you with progression or anything like that. It's just going to help you to get a little bit of coin. And what it's going to do, it's going to give you fast cash. See, now, if I looked at this track again, it's back up to 22. So it goes from 22, and I get 2 races out of it. It drops it down to X number amount. This is basically a kind of like a glitch in the game that was never fixed. But it's like I said, it's close by. I just got to go drive through here and go straight, and makes this game a heck of a lot easier to get cash. Now, you don't want to have, when you're actually going to nightfall, you do not want to have cash on you, because if just in case you get busted or something like that, your cash gets reset to 0 in most cases. So you got to be very careful of what you're doing. So you don't want to carry millions on you, which you can get millions this way, which is kind of redundant, but it's what it is. Like, I mean, I love getting cash the easiest way possible, but I will get the rest of the races. I'll get all my trophies and stuff in this game eventually, and stuff like that. But I look for a cheesy way of getting something, but it's not the easy way out. You still got to do work to get it, but because you got to get off it. But it doesn't open up until level 14, I do believe, level 13 or 14. This track does. And it's part of one of the missions. You do one of the missions, one of the side missions, or part of the story, and it becomes open. So that's a little bit of FYI for you guys, because, like I said, now you know how to make easy money. Now, if you want to build up, like I said, multiple different cars, or you want to buy the most expensive, you do this about 6 or 7 times, and you can buy like over $100,000 cars, and so on and so forth. So, like, I mean, you can actually build up quite a bank very quickly. Now, I love doing it this way because I don't have to press on the brake at all. I just do straight run. But it does get a bit boring itself to a point, because it's the same thing over and over. But it does help with bank. It helps a heck of a lot. Because, like, I mean, if you looked at the map itself, and I'll show you exactly what the map I have opened up once I'm finished with this track again, and I'll show you how many races and everything I've got opened up so far. Because each race will give you a benefit, and a massive benefit. Now, just one guy basically wanted to race with me and stuff like that, or play the game with me. I said, no, that's not a problem. I said, I've got to build up a little bit, because he's probably playing a bit longer than me, and so on and so forth. I know all the little tricks and stuff into the game. If it's something there that's built into the game, you're not cheating the game or anything like that. That direction. But if it's easier than going across the board, and it takes you 5 minutes to get across the board, to get that extra 4 or 5K, I'm already at a race that only takes me a few seconds to get from point A to point B, and I'll be able to repeat the same process over and over. So I'm actually saving myself a heck of a lot of time, because I can fast travel to my safe house and be able to get back into the track again. So now I'm just making an extra easy 22K. So I'm actually over 80K right now. So that's nice. Now, if I wanted to stop at 80K to see exactly what I can buy, I could. Now, this is how you can open up multiple cars. Each car will actually have its own set of kind of tracks to a point at the beginning. Like, I mean, each one of them will actually have, like, their level rewards and stuff like that. So, yeah. The more cars, the more money you make, and so on and so forth. But certain cars will give you a better benefit than others. So, yeah. But this one's easy. Super easy, super cheesy. $11K for this one. Then I can go back and cash out. Then I can go to a car dealership and see what cars I can buy. Then I can see if when I'm open up new, because each car has its own set of like gear as well. Like, I mean, they'll have like different levels. Like the lower classes are easier to build up than the higher classes. Like this one is a little bit more expensive. But like my first car is really easy to build up. I'm already into the elite gear in some cases, but you get the elite gear sooner with the lower classes. But they're also slower. Like they mean they don't have much stats or anything like that. But they're still good for grabbing cash and stuff like that across the board. And once you get up into this car, and I think it's another car you can get, well, the quicker you can actually do a race, the more cash you can pull in per hour. And that's pretty much how it works. And as you can see, like, I mean, what I'm doing here, I'm not really doing any work. I'm not traveling. I'm not doing anything. I'm not traveling a great distance. And I'm still making a lot of money. And that's exactly what you do with this game itself. Make some bank. Basically get some levels. The bank will actually help you get levels because you get higher up perks and stuff like that for your car and make it super, super simple to get up there. And that's exactly, like I said, what you learn how to do in the game. Like I said, you got to look at the maps, look at the structure of the maps. Not saying go for easy all the time, because as you notice, like I said, if you're watching my series right now, you see, I do multiple different tracks, and I'll look for sometimes for easy gain, and then I'll take that easy gain and milk it to death until I'm actually maxed out. Then I'll go for the harder tracks because then I can actually have the stats and stuff for it, so I can keep on doing that, repeating the same process over and over, and it works quite well. Like, I mean, right now I'm at 91%, 92, 93, 94. 500 yards remain, and I'm going to finish that in 3, 2, 1. The best I find myself until you get into the elite NOS or Nitro is getting the 2 tanks instead of just the 1, because there is a one-shot deal that can give you a little tiny bit more speed. But I will say this, doing the 2 shots will actually give you more speed overall, because once you run out of 1, you at least got a backup. That's the thing. And I don't know if there's a way of getting a 3rd shot in the elites. I'm not sure because I never got that far with this game yet. So I'm going to stop at 11K. Here, I'm going to go along. See, I've got 91K right now. Ooh. So what I'm going to do is go to a dealership. Since it's daytime, I can go to the dealership now. I can get this 91K. I can start trading for vehicles and see what vehicles are available. Once I'm actually finished with here, I could go back and see if the track is reset. I think it's all to do with loading time, loads. I never checked it out that way before, but I'll check it out as I'm playing through here now. I've got the Chevrolet. I can actually upgrade, but as you notice, it doesn't have no stats. It's just but it is one of the earlier off-road vehicles, so it's expected. So that's the Mustang. Rusting is not too bad, but let me see. I'm looking for something a lot better than that. I'm looking for something that's got a little bit... See, that's 191. That is the Mitsubishi. And I've got the BMWs. Now, I can need 96K for these cars. Now, what I'm looking for... This one is like 200... but it has more customization. It has loads of customization. That means I can change almost everything in the car, which is really nice. But I'm looking for, that's 165 with all the customizations, but it's over 254,000. And this one is not as much customization. So let me see. Customization sometimes is nice. This one is... no customization slots at all because you can't change anything. That's like kind of like the James Bond type of vehicle back in the 60s. So, yeah, I can understand why that is. Now, this one has only half customization, but that is a Porsche. Yep. Now, I'm looking for something. I'm not looking for a BMW. Oh, there's the Carrera, which is I think the 1970s. I think that's the one that was made, to be exact. So I'm not going to worry about BMW. I'm not going to worry about nothing like that. Ooh, that's a Lotus. It's an earlier Lotus, but don't need nothing like that right now. What I'm going to do is just swap my car and work on the parts because I still got some parts to work on my other car. And my other car is almost completely maxed too. So let me just hop in there and let's see what I can do with that. Of course, the more expensive the car is, the more you got to do races and stuff. And until you actually get very high level, you don't get a heck of a lot of money. Like, I mean, I'm the biggest race I've got right now is 27K.
Hey,
And 27K and doing what I was just doing, and 27K is across the map almost. So this is a heck of a lot easier. So I'm going to look at exactly, I've got sport here. I've got a few. Okay, that's an extra. Ooh, turbocharger. I can get that 244 for 30K. I'll grab that. Also going to go. I already got that. That's for sport. Now you also get to remember too. Look at the very bottom of your things. You will see what it's good for. If it's good for like off-road. If it's good for like turning ratio or drivetrain, so on and so forth. It makes a big, huge difference. This one's good for racing. It's also good for, I think, it's made for more for just the on-road. But I'm going to pick that up because this is an on-road vehicle. Pro or that does not make much difference in that. Now, you won't see no stat change in that, just because it's just a braking system. Now, I do have a super here. Ooh, nice. My very first super for this car. I'm going to grab that because that gives me 6 extra points, plus it gives me a little bit better acceleration. Now, sometimes elites, see, there's a 7-speed, there's an 8-speed. The 8-speed, it gives me more shifter. 7-speed, this gives me one less shifter, but it can give me a little bit more high speed by 0.1. Does 0.1 makes a difference, not by itself, but overall, if you look at all the stats that you put in your car, it can make a bit of a difference. Now, I'm going to actually go with kill switch, and I'm also going to look for, I don't need the extra NOS because I'm already carrying 2 NOS, but this would give me just something different. Inflatable tires, damage increase, damage reduction, done. Perfect. Now I've got that done until I'm actually finished. Now that's 251, and that's pretty much a maxed out car. But my other car that I have, it's 271, so it's a little bit more better stats, but not by a lot, only by a little bit. Now, I gotta go and do some more nighttime racing. I'm looking for something that's got over 300 just to start off with, but of course I need levels, and a lot of levels. Now, for rep and stuff like that, you can repeat a lot of the tracks for rep, and so on and so forth. And the way it is, when you actually go back into your place, you can actually be able to get more rep and stuff like that. So it makes this game a heck of a lot. Hey, Juicy, what's up, man? How are you doing today, my friend? And welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing okay. Yeah, I've been working on my curves and stuff like that, dude. I'll show you. I'll show you exactly what I've been working on so far. You see my my ride so far. Well, I wish I could actually do it a little bit better, but yeah, I've been working on a few things because I know like to be able to play with you and stuff like that, and like whatnot. I see you've been playing this game a little bit longer than me right now currently, so I'm trying to basically build up something so we can have a bit of fun together. And like I said, the more people, the better it is, of course, and that's the way online games work. And it's a lot more fun playing with people, of course. So I'm not forgetting about you. You know, what I mean, it's just taken me a day just to get this. Well, I would like to play together. Like I said, you did offer me that standpoint, so yeah, I would love to do that. But right now, like I said, I'm just trying to give a small tutorial on how to gain credit and gain bank a lot faster, and so on and so forth. Like, I mean, what level are you, dude? Are you level 50 yet, or what's going on? Because if you're level 50, that means you're pretty much maxed. But I know you don't need to be... Yeah, so you don't need to be max level to actually have a good curse. I know that. It's like level is just like for trophies or whatever the case may be. I can understand that. That's why EA makes their games. They always did it that way. But yeah, I've been, like I said, working on, like I said, yeah, almost every single EA game. Yeah. Well, I know you do get, like, the storyline that gives you perks and stuff, too. Like, I mean, if you finish all the story and stuff like that, and doing that side mission, it does give you some, like, good blues and purples and stuff like that. And does give you a bit better gear than what your current game gives you. So I understand that as well. So it depends on how you play it, you know, how you slice it. That's what I'm saying. You don't need, like I said, a great big huge ticket. My username on here on PS4, I'm Techno 1234567 So give me a second here. I'll just pause this for a second once this race starts, and I'll give you my username. And you'll be able to add me to PlayStation. Now, if you're in cross-platform, like I said, I'm Teal Unicycle. Teal Unicycle 753 for cross-platform. But I'll give you my ECHN. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's my on here, and the other one is TEAL UNICYCLE 753. Yellow person. Are you talking about Pip? It looks like just like the it looks like Ratchet and Clank, but kind of a futuristic thing of him. It's just what Pip looks like to me. It looks like just a different design of Ratchet. Yeah, I wish just more people actually played racing and stuff like that. I wish more people were interested. See, racing games and sport games don't last long, and that's why so many of them. Okay, cool. Awesome. Well, I will say this. Once I get up a little bit more with my stats and stuff, I've got no problem. Like, I mean, I know we can compete against each other or we can play together. Like, we can be on the same team or whatever the case may be, doing some races. Just two different, oh, get off me. Yeesh. But yeah. But like I said, sports games don't last long. And same thing with, like, the streaming and stuff. A lot of people, if you do stream them, they start streaming only for first when they come out. And didn't just give up on them. Like, I mean, once you get to a certain point in the game. I like going back and looking at all the... I know. I've got a couple of them already started already. There's ones that gives me level 3 automatically. I've already got that one unlocked. You gotta remember, I'm almost level 17 right now, and I'm only, like I said, playing this for a day.
I want this driver taken out.
But I'm also playing Trove and stuff like that and doing the event too. Like, I mean, I play Minecraft, I play this, I play a lot of games. Like, I think I might be mixing my games too much, I don't know. But I like to be able to try to fill in all the genres of the games, because there's so many out there that, like, I mean, and RPGs is the only thing I'm not filling right now. And I like to be able to do that as well. Just to basically give a person or persons a different view of what I'm doing. But like I said, I might be doing too much of one thing and not enough the other. I don't know. But it's what it is. I don't complain about it. Because I love doing what I'm doing. Like I said, I've been doing this for a lot of years itself. But I never really got into this until the last few months. Well, less than a year, to be exact. And like I said, I even tell people, I said, you can follow me if you like. You don't have to follow me. If you like my videos, you can do whatever. If you do follow itself, you basically gain useful information so you can actually better your game and whatnot. And you'll be able to use that information to go along and get what you're looking for in the games itself, if you're interested in doing it that way. Like, I mean, I've been doing tutorials and stuff like that for a good few years and stuff like that. I basically started long before even YouTube has started. Like, I mean, I was one of those people that got FTP servers. I've got a lot of stuff. I used to do a lot of server stuff. I used to run my own server, actually, for Ragnarok back in the day, for PC back in the 90s. So, like, I mean, it's done. Like, I mean, we used to customize our own NPCs, for God's sake, just for making a shits and giggles. So it's fun. Oh, no, you didn't. You didn't find me. Yee.
Get out there and find that damn car.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Nothing. All right. No, I'm safe again. For about 2 seconds. But yeah, I love helping other people out with games and stuff. Try to give them a little bit better direction, but some people just don't like the direction. But is each their own direction. If I find something in a game like a glitch, I'll share the glitch without basically sharing much of anything. And I'd rather share major glitches and stuff into parties and stuff like that, because I don't like exploiting the game, but I like to have fun with the game, if you know what I mean. So I'll be able to actually benefit from that. So let me see. I got to go back to my place for now because I don't have enough levels. Well, soon, my friend, soon. Like, I mean, I've been working on, like, my car and stuff like that. I've been working on different things. I'm also trying to get a Porsche 911, or basically basically the Cobra. Because they do have good stats later on. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. Because I like using the Porsche because it's a lot easier to do turns and stuff with it. And a little bit more control. Oh, I know. That's what I'm saying. Porsche makes really good cars. Like, I mean, but... right now, no, because I'm working on other things, dude. Like I said, we'll soon will, because I've got only a few days to get my streams up. I'm only getting a few days to get back. I've got to go back to work. I've got reality. It's just not my job. I can't make it my job. Like, I mean, that's just it. Like, I mean, I just can't game. It just doesn't work. I've got to make money. My money is basically doing like food vending and stuff like that. So I've still got a real life outside of gaming. Now I had that real life for over X number amount of years, so I'm not basically going to stop that just because of gaming. No, that's just crazy. But yeah, I got a bit of bank, but not much.
Some coffee and don't break anything that isn't yours.
Well, anyway, what I'm going to do right now is just basically take a break from gaming right now because I've been gaming mostly all morning. But yeah, like I mean, it's just one of the things that I do myself. Like I mean, I take breaks, periodic breaks. I do streaming for about an hour or two. If I do a long stream, I'm actually literally doing a long stream. If it's 12 hours long, it's literally 12 hours long. That's the way I look at it. And like I said, for me, I don't edit my videos. I don't edit everything you see right now, everything you air. Basically, it's all live, and that's just the way I do it. Like I said, I don't pussyfoot around. I don't go along and say if there's someone says something on my channel, it's gonna be part of my channel. It makes it more interesting to a point because you never know. And if the video and stuff like that gets a bit too much, then I'll actually delete it to whatever case may be, and I'll try to keep it clean as possible. But I mean, there's only a certain limit you can actually do that. So yeah. But like I said, I'm getting there with a good few things and stuff like that. So yeah, it won't take me too long. So like I said, give me about another day or two. I definitely will be playing with you if you really wanted to have a couple of races and stuff like that. But like I mean, it's just one of those things, Like I said, it's just more to do with work and stuff like that because I got to work this weekend, which is this Thursday. And then I'm going to be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday be working. And then I'm going to be working on, starts at the 28th. I'm going to be working for 7 straight days nonstop. So I'm going to be disappeared for those. Like, I mean, I'm not going to be able to get some sleep coming back into gaming because gaming is going to be the last thing on my list to do. And then I'll be, like I said, real life, real situations. This is what I do. And this is the way I do it. Anyway, guys, like I said, I'm going to end my stream here. Hopefully y'all enjoy so far. Hopefully better catch you in the next one. And like I said, hopefully you have some safe gaming and just basically make sure you take periodical breaks and also stops carpal tunnel syndrome in your wrist and stuff like that. And hopefully you'll be able to keep yourself healthy and hopefully be able to see you again. And have fun, guys. Peace out for now.